We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Bellinger will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Standing in, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches. It's the Giants nothing, Dodgers coming up. You're watching NL West baseball, and it's on The Show. Jeff Samardzija will be the man on the mound for the G-men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mookie Betts.
Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well. Not difficult for the fans to get in their car, hit a highway, pick up 2 tickets, grab a hot dog, and watch somebody go deep.
2-1 now to Mookie. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Corey Seager waits on deck. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is Slater. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
1 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Samardzija into the windup. 0-1 on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And he's safe. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Kershaw has logged upwards of 2,400 innings of work in his career, and he's averaged exactly 1 base runner allowed over those innings. That's a 1.00 whip. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Pence, the former Ranger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Peterson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 5.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all 3 positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, Evan.
Stepping into the box, Evan Longoria. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Power a big part of this game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's gone just 2 for 15. Pulled toward right center field. Slater's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6. The left fielder.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Belt, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 33 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Bottom of the second here with no score. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now in the box, Keibert Ruiz. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Samardzija into the windup. First pitch on its way. High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
To the plate now, Gavin Lutz. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ruiz at second with 2 down. Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
3-1, here it is.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Ready with the payoff pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Next up for Los Angeles, Clayton Kershaw. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jeff DeMarco.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Notre Dame wide receiver Jeff Samardzija. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that counts.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. 1 down.
Now batter, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Samardzija sets. 1-0 on its way. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set, the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Donovan Solano back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hit back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Austin Slater, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC. He was an 8th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Stepping up now, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jock Peterson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. The 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
So stepping in, Keibert Ruiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Striding in, Gavin Lutz. First pitch of the at-bat. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that misses. 2-1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slater's under it, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Yastrzemski.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 16.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aramis Garcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Jeff Samardzija, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
One and 2. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Giants leave a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Pulled toward right center field. Pence coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. High in the air out to center field. Slater's under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Count is 1-2 now. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Samardzija has his target. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Donovan Solano. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Coming in is Peterson. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Slater.
Ready once again, Austin Slater. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Hunter Pence. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. To see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. No runs on 6 hits and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 35.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Now back, first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Samardzija has his target. First pitch on the way.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Two balls and a strike. And right into the shift. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. At the plate, Evan Longoria. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So now to the plate, Aramis Garcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, Brandon Belt. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still no score. Bottom of the inning now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Flores is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, K-Burp Ruiz.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
2-2 count.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only one away.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Matt Beatty will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Runners on the move for second. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
John Gustave will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Rob Brantley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 76, Rob Brantley.
Here's Mookie Betts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The set and the 1-0 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
First and second now, one man out. Three and one the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That's a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Two balls and a strike to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front 1-0. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
So in now for San Francisco, Rob Brantley. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he fouls this one off. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Line toward right center, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate, He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Austin Slater, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, we'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
Nope. Back inside.
Garcia rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. First delivery to him on the way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 0-2 delivery.
Oh, that's just out.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Now to the plate, Gavin Lutz. Kike Hernandez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Kike Hernandez.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Wandy Peralta trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Chris Taylor.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Giants nothing.
Your attention, please. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing second base, number 14, TK Hernandez.
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Jansen.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
To the plate now, Hunter Pence. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first.
Nope.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. He's right there to second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. Get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that time.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Clayton Kershaw records the victory, his 13th of the year. Jeff Samardzija is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Giants, no runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record now is 13-1. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen, his 37th. The loss goes to Jeff Samardzija. He falls to 10-6. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.